Hi, I'm Tyler Sylvie, education reporter for the Greeley Tribune. I'm here at the District 6 Administration Building in downtown Greeley with District 6 Superintendent Deirdre Pilch. She's kind enough to have invited us here to do a Q&A 1 year into her tenure with District 6. If you remember, she took over last year, July 1st. 4th of July. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we will get started on some questions. If you guys have some questions, feel free to type them in the box and we will see if we can get them answered today. We have just a few minutes and we're going to go right now. There you are. Say hi, Deirdre.
Well, hello, Tyler. Hello, Greeley, Colorado, and Evans, Colorado.
First, I want to thank you for inviting us here today and for agreeing to participate in our Facebook Live event today. This should be fun, right?
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Awesome.
It's the first event for me.
Exactly. Well, I want to get started. This is your you are more than a year into your tenure with District 6, and first I want to get a sense for how your first year was in Greeley. I know you did a lot and got to know the community quite a bit.
So I've had a great first year. Really enjoy the community, enjoy the school district. I love coming to work every single day. It's been a great first year, and it's gone by very, very quickly.
Definitely. We were talking earlier. Can you talk to me about what your biggest success was? And I know you don't take all the credit.
No, I have wonderful people around me who do a terrific job every single day and have really built a strong team here in District 6. And so we've had a lot of successes. I think the greatest success for me personally is that every day I am excited to come to work in District 6. And I'm excited to be the superintendent of schools here. We have amazing work we get to do and lots of big work to do. And that is very fulfilling and a tremendous joy for me personally. So that's been a huge success just for me personally in this first year as superintendent.
Definitely. I also wanted to ask you about, we talked about last year, going forward, and I know you guys are already doing planning constantly for next year. What's the biggest challenge that remains for you and District 6?
Sure. So a big part of the work that I've done coming in as superintendent has really been to build relationships and to build trust. And to demonstrate what it means to be a servant leader to my leaders who work with me. And so that's been a big challenge all year long, and we'll continue that work. And then, of course, the most immediate challenge we have as the school year gets started is that ballot initiative that will be on the November ballot that will ask voters for a possible mill levy override for District 6. That'll be a big challenge for us, exciting challenge. But, Tyler, every single day, the biggest challenge that we have in District 6 is to ensure that every student is performing at his or her potential. And I mean really performing. Every student should have the opportunity and should graduate high school from District 6 ready for college or ready for career. And that's our biggest challenge. We have to focus on academic achievement, and we've got to get our kids ready for their world after high school.
Definitely, and I see we have about 10 people viewing live. If anybody has a question, just a reminder that you can type it in the box, either on your phone or your desktop, however you're tuning in. Again, we're here with Superintendent Deirdre Pilch for Greeley-Evans School District 6. Deirdre, you mentioned the mill levy override. The district is in the midst of a push for a mill levy override, the board having approved going forward with that in June. Asking voters to approve an extra $12 million toward the district's budget. What does your gut say about what happens in November, based on what you've learned about the community in your year here?
Well, so my gut says, I get a lot of butterflies and a bit of a pit in my stomach thinking about it. But honestly, Tyler, my gut on this is it'll pass. That's my gut on this.
And we are about to wrap up here, and we don't have any questions from other folks, so we'll continue. I'll give you one more question here. I asked you this, I don't know if you remember, probably a year and 4 months ago, whether you wanted to come to Greeley for the long haul. So, Deirdre, do you see yourself in Greeley in 3 years,
Oh,
in
gosh.
5 years?
Oh, golly, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, we have really big work to do. And important work to do, and it's exactly the kind of work I love to do. you know, we just adopted a new mission, vision, values, and goals. We're rolling out our full strategic plan. That is big, exciting work. I've got a great team around me, amazing leaders, the best leaders I have ever worked with in my career. I'm seeing the best instruction I've ever seen in the classroom in our schools here in District 6. And, you know, I am so excited to see where we'll be in 3 to 5 years. I'm very optimistic about where we'll be, and I've got to stay for that. And, you know, the average tenure for a superintendent in the country is 3 years, and that's not good for anybody.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
That was pretty painless.
And best of luck next year.
Thanks, Tyler.